World War I, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict that lasted from 1914 to 1918. It involved the major powers of Europe and eventually spread to other parts of the world, leading to the deaths of millions of people. The causes of the war were complex, including a complex web of alliances, militarism, and nationalism. In this script, we will take a closer look at the key events that led to the outbreak of World War I and some of the major battles that defined the conflict. Body: in the early 20th century, tensions were high among the major powers of Europe. Each country was building up its military, and alliances were forming as a way of creating a balance of power. One of the key alliances was the Triple Entente, which included Britain, France, and Russia. The other major alliance was the Triple Alliance, which included Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo on June 28, 1914, was the spark that ignited the war. The assassination was carried out by a Serbian nationalist, and Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia for the killing. This led to a diplomatic crisis, with each side mobilizing their military forces. Soon, the conflict had spread to other countries, and the world was at war. One of the first major battles of the war was the Battle of the Marne, which took place in September 1914. The German army had advanced deep into France, but the French and British forces were able to stop them and push them back. This was a significant turning point in the war, as it prevented the Germans from achieving a quick victory. Another significant battle was the Battle of Verdun, which took place in 1916. The battle was fought between the Germans and the French and lasted for over 9 months. It was one of the bloodiest battles of the war, with over 300,000 casualties on both sides. The battle ended in a stalemate, with neither side able to claim victory. The Battle of the Somme, which took place in 1916, was another major battle of World War I. It was fought between the British and French forces against the Germans, and it resulted in over 1 million casualties. The battle was fought over a period of several months and ended in a stalemate. As the war progressed, new technologies and tactics were developed. One of the most devastating weapons of the war was poison gas, which was first used by the Germans in 1915. The use of poison gas led to a new level of brutality in the war, with soldiers suffering horrific injuries and death. The war finally came to an end in November 1918, after 4 long years of fighting. The armistice was signed on November 11, 1918, and the Treaty of Versailles was signed the following year. The treaty imposed heavy penalties on Germany, including the payment of war reparations and the loss of territory.